Building for the new year. That's the goal for a Treasure Coast VFW post leveled by a tornado last year, covering Martin County with the largest news team on the Treasure Coast. News Channel 5's John Shaman has the story from Indiantown.
Beyond the war memorial that stands off a rural Martin County road sits a man in an empty field, but he holds the plans for what will rise up from this spot.
No, I cannot believe it has been that long.
3 months ago today, tornadoes ripped through the Treasure Coast. While there was some home damage in Indian River County, Chopper 5 showed what was hit the worst. The Raymond Darling VFW post 6023 in Indiantown was destroyed.
For sure, it turned us upside down.
Fortunately, no one was inside at the time of the storm. VFW Commander David Shelton now calls this a blessing in disguise.
We're now able to build a building to better meet the needs of the veterans and their families in this community, and also to serve the needs of the community.
Shelton unrolls the site plan that shows a new 6,500 square foot building to be built in front of where the old one stood. The new building would be nearly 10 times the size of the old one and made of steel to better withstand high winds.
It's bolted all together all the way around. It should withstand another tornado if one should hit on this property.
Well, before any new building can be placed here, there's still the matter of getting rid of the rest of the old building. This Saturday, members of the VFW group are going to head out to this pasture behind their property and get rid of the debris still remaining from that old building.
You can see little small piles put together.
So far, the post has raised about $24,000, about half the cost of their new home. Like a general on the battlefield, Shelton wants to execute his plan and be in the new building by this Veterans Day. An ambitious goal, to be sure, but for a man who randomly picked out a notebook today entitled Rebuilding the Walls, perhaps an appropriate one. In Indiantown, John Shaman, WPTV, News Channel 5.